Titanfall.
Titanfall.
It's here.
Titanfall.
Today is the day. We are here playing it on the day upon which it was released.
Titanfall drops.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Let this day go
Yes,
down
it
in
just dropped.
history.
As the day that Titanfall finally came out.
Emergence Day.
The day
next
the
step.
Titans fell.
Yes, the day that. All right, this is the Xbox One version of Titanfall. It is a first-person shooter. There are robots. You can run on walls.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jeff, go pilot and or shoot a robot.
All right, we are connected to a data center. We have a 9-millisecond connection to West US. Here are the other ones.
Play on Japan West.
Play in Brazil.
Japan West. That's my code name.
Japan West put out a couple of good games. You know, the
Well-
baseball game was weird. But, you know.
This
Not
is-
as good as
they took a lot of liberty with the rules. No, they're no data east.
No Data East.
Yeah. So this game requires a online connection. There's no offline. Even the training mode, which is the only part you play by yourself, like hits a server somehow.
You
like it
wouldn't
only
even, you
really.
wouldn't even have gotten to this menu if the servers were not working.
If the servers weren't working, which I've played this game when the servers weren't working before launch, it sits there for about 5-10 minutes and then eventually dumps you at this menu and you can't. Really
it does?
You can't really do anything
weird.
once you get there.
Like change your loadouts, maybe?
I think all that stuff's stored server side too. I'm not really sure.
So you're saying if I unplug my Xbox One, don't play Titanfall. I've done two things.
This game is for the internet.
Yeah.
If you're watching this video on the internet, chances are you're probably good.
If you're always on,
Yeah.
Titanfall is for you.
Okay, so it's got campaign mode, it's got classic mode. Classic mode, you get in here, it's, you know, you pick modes, you play maps. Campaign mode, they kind of wrap a story around it a little bit to kind of fill in some gaps, and basically they have a little radio play that plays out while you're doing stuff, some minor kind of cutscene moments and stuff like that, and the connection to the server time.
cool.
So is this what happens if you lose connection to the server?
This is what happens.
Demo.
This is
Thanks
what
for
happens
showing
if you
me.
lose connection to the server. I didn't push anything. It just said like, "What are you doing?" And then dumps us all the way back here.
Maybe it was like, we are launching today, in case you forgot. You cannot idle here and just hang out.
Yeah.
Get in the game or shut up.
No, it broke. So here we are.
Jeff, tell me about training mode.
Well, in training mode, I'm glad you asked.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. In training mode, it takes you through the intricacies of wall running and double jumping. It's actually pretty useful. Actually, I like the look of it. It's a weird sci-fi, almost more Mirror's Edgy looking thing in spots that none of the maps have, which you know.
We saw some
If
of that.
I was doing a map pack, I would do a level that looked like that. So,
We saw some of that in a previous video, I think when you come back with some B-roll, right?
Yeah,
So You're in the
yeah, you're in
Sphere.
the little, So, the campaign is 9 missions that you play twice, once on each side. I've already completed it on the IMC side, which is like the corporation, and now we're the scrappy militia. I've also already played like the first 7 missions on militia. So it's the same 9 maps. You just play it from both sides, see the story from both ways. So I should hit this, and we should get matched into mission 8. Let's see what happens. Oh, I've got some burn card slots here also that we can fill in while we're waiting.
Oh, weird.
Or can you?
Oh. No, you're in.
Oh, this is the map I'm supposed to be on right now.
Yeah, so we got right. Okay, that's actually nice that we got right in.
So
okay.
this is mission 8?
This is, I believe this is mission 8, yeah. So I don't have a lot of burn cards right now.
Tell me what a burn card is.
They're one-time use items that give you a boost for that specific life. That's, you know, we can hear people chatting, you know.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought that was us.
You didn't make it.
So when you start the game, you do not start with burn cards unlocked?
No, you get like level 8, you unlock them, and then as you play, you'll earn more. Just for things that you're doing, you kind of earn them along the way. They don't really specify what it takes to earn them. They're just like, you killed a guy, hey, here's a card.
Gotta earn
You ever gotten a super rare one?
Yeah.
Do they denote rarity?
Yeah,
Are they purple?
they have a different color. They're foils.
Friend of mine said he got a rare one that makes you permanently cloaked until you die.
Yeah, it's kind of,
that's nuts.
when you shoot, you uncloak.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Of course,
not.
everybody knows.
Yeah.
But
It's
then
a video
game.
But then you'll go
it's
back
a video
into,
game.
You will go back
into it. Yeah, it's useful. It's fun. So those can kind of be like slightly unbalanced in spots, but they only last for 1 life. So you know they're not going to
And then they're gone.
necessarily. Then they're gone. Then they're one-time use cards.
You
so
burn 'em.
they have burned.
And you gotta earn them.
Yeah.
You gotta earn your burn.
You receive a burn notice when your burn card burns.
You get a burn notice when you earn a burn,
Okay.
but when you burn the burn,
In one turn.
it pops up and it gives you a little burn notice there when you activate the burn card.
So you earn your burn, but only for 1 turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad I had this opportunity to learn.
Yep.
Hey Brad, what's going on with CERN these days?
CERN?
You should talk to Warren about that. We can get him over here.
Warren could probably tell us. They're smashing streams of protons together at the speed of light. Almost. Speak of light. Which faction is this?
This is the militia.
Okay. Played through most of this campaign, or this side of the campaign, and I still couldn't remember.
Yeah.
It's all fairly nondescript, I feel like.
The difference is a robot talking to you, or are people talking to you?
Oh, you get a robot on the other side? Whoa.
So this is actually, that's one of the few unique things that'll happen in the campaign, where you get like, hey, look, that's actually a dude.
That's the most campaign-y
This
thing
is all
I've seen
super
so
loud.
far.
Hey,
We
Drew,
are
can you turn the
yelling.
gameplay down a
Yeah, I
little?
can't even hear us talking.
Thank you.
All right. Now I can't hear us talking at all. Still, but everything's quieter now.
There we go.
All right.
This is a hard point battle.
Who's that?
It's a guy. That's the guy that will talk to me as part of the militia. One of the guys.
That's your radio play. That's how the story is presented.
Yeah, it's presented in that corner for the most part.
This is the extent of the storytelling in this game.
Yeah, it's like the story point. You should capture those points for the story.
Oh! That guy needed a Wilhelm.
But don't worry if you don't, we'll tell you a slightly different story.
Yeah.
We can't win them all.
It's true.
Okay, this spot is contested. There's someone around here. He's right there, probably. Right there.
So this is your campaign.
Yeah, it's a domination map. So it's you know.
Real players playing on both sides.
Yes, it is exactly the same as what you would see if you were playing classic multiplayer.
Right.
They just
dressed it differently.
Yeah, they throw in some additional talking in this mode that is not there when you play classic multiplayer.
Is this match full? It wasn't when you first got in.
It probably is.
Yeah,
it is.
Okay.
So does it feel like the campaign at least tells a linear story, or are they like isolated little battle events?
No, it's
You're trying to do something.
Oh,
There was an invisible man.
Scott there.
Oh, that's my
wait,
guy.
that's your
Okay.
guy. Yeah, it's a linear progression from,
Okay.
from mission to mission.
All right, have control over this.
But there's not a lot to it.
Let's heat things up.
Yeah, it's like
It's very thin.
it starts out like the militia needs fuel, and then from there it just
Hey, your Titan will be
there are
ready.
guys who have some history that they allude to, and you know it's not particularly interesting or
Jack, I don't know
well
what's wrong
told.
with the hard points on
It's
ground
there
and power to the
seemingly
core.
just to
Between that and fleet
kind of
taking a pounding, we might have to abort the
fill a
mission.
gap on some list of bullet points or something.
Sure. It's not like your journey to become a pilot.
Yeah.
You don't get a mech by the last.
Way more shielded than
Yeah, like you don't even have a name. You're not.
pilots on the ground might not be able to make it go critical the way we planned.
You're a pilot.
You're not an agent.
Yeah,
in the
like
story.
all the named characters are off doing the real business while you're like, you're the diversion. That's,
Yeah, it's like hold them off while we do this important thing that you can't see us doing.
Nope, that's my guy. Okay, it's all right. Get a little aggressive here.
Our man Thorpe asks, does it matter if you win or lose?
Okay, your Titan's
No.
Not really. I mean, the dialogue will be a little different.
Yeah, it was
based
slightly
on
different
The outcome.
based on the outcome. Yeah, but it's like, you know, if you're on a refueling raid and like we need fuel to. Oh wait, hang on.
That's a guy.
Where are the robots, Jeff?
Everywhere.
Where are the robots? Where are the big robots?
He's got a Titan.
Damn it.
And now he can spawn in it.
25% of the way there. We just lost Alpha. I got nothing.
Do you ever spawn into your Titan?
Yeah, sometimes, but like we have no control points right now, so like a lot of these spots are not Titan friendly.
You just have to get right out.
Yeah. Though this one is.
You can get a Titan in here?
Yeah.
If you were to call it down now, it would come outside.
It pops out outside. Yeah, it's like the direction you're kind of pointing in.
Like the nearest.
Yeah.
Battle projection.
There's someone in here, so that's why it's contested. But I don't know where they are because it's a big room.
And you can stick to the wall for a little bit.
Oh shit.
Oh man, got stepped on.
So your Titan's just hanging out right now.
Yeah,
right?
it spawns with that shield and it'll stand there for a little while, and then it'll eventually pop up and go into AI mode and fight.
Oh jeez. You weren't kidding.
So man on Titan conflicts are totally doable. Every loadout comes with a specific anti-Titan weapon.
Hey, your Titan's been destroyed. I'll get you another
Oh, what?
if I can.
And that's what I'm saying. The Titans are not invincible. They are, in some situations, like kind of fragile.
We're running out of time and the fleet up there is in bad shape. If you're
I'm sure
gonna-
there's
Here's the story stuff. Like, here's a face of a man in a corner running with a gun, and you're like, what?
Something I can work with. Mac, if you can find a way to trigger a manual
Is there any incentive
overload,
to
that'll
playing the
work,
campaign,
even
or
if they manage
are
to
you
shut
keeping
down the reactor
unlockables?
core.
You unlock the other two types of Titan frames for use in custom loadouts by playing the campaign.
You let me worry about that.
And you still level up, and it's still you earn XP the way you would normally.
Keeping
So.
your progress. I'm sure they spent a lot of time thinking about how to balance the durability of the Titans. You know, like you want to maintain.
Oh, yeah.
You want to maintain the gameplay loop of like, you don't want to spend the entire rest of the match in the Titan once you're in it.
And also, like, it needs to be fun to not be in the robot.
Right,
You know,
right.
you need to be able to do stuff when you're out. So this weapon that I have here is specifically like my anti-Titan weapon. And I still have a sidearm also.
Which one is that? Is that the machine gunny thing?
No, it's the grenade launcher.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one yet.
So there are grunts on this map, I assume, right?
Yep.
You're just not seeing them.
Oh man, that's like rapid fire grenade launching.
Yeah.
That seems kind of fun.
Oh,
Dude, that thing is savage. I want that.
Oh yeah, that Titan is gonna be crit, man.
There's no one in it.
Yeah, that one's
It's
AI.
in auto mode, so.
So you put it into a doom state, right? That's what that health bar means.
Yeah, and then it ticks down and eventually blows up. Like that.
If you don't land the killing shot, you still get the kill on that Titan, right?
Yeah.
Once it's in that state.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was an AI guy right there. That was a
Okay.
Spectre.
So by killing those, you reduce the time it takes to launch your Titan?
Yeah, like the whole game works on a timer, on timer. So
You know.
Grating in the floor, slip through the cracks. Killing the AI also contributes to like in the deathmatch. Like if you need to hit a certain
there's
point
someone on
tally.
me. Hang on, I gotta pop
Countermeasure.
smoke here and try and kill it. He took half my health there.
Wow.
Oh, that works through shields?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks. For you. Killing the AI also contributes to your team's score in deathmatch
Okay.
and stuff, but much fewer points than killing actual players.
Can you capture a point while you're in the Titan?
Yeah. I mean, this one specifically because I can get in here.
Yeah.
But you have to just get close enough. So they designed the map so where like usually there's one of the hard points is in a spot where you can get a Titan in there.
Yeah.
But the other ones are usually not. So those are AI guys.
Nice.
And they fill out the map, kind of give you things to do, and also help you tick down that timer.
Okay, buddy.
All right, so you're now taking down a timer to like overdrive or?
Yeah, like the different frames have different. Oh, that's my guy there. Have different abilities when you tick down that timer. So I have 16 seconds until my dash core comes online.
Wait, which frame are you in?
This is the Strider.
Okay. Does this make you dash faster, or like you can do it more
You
often?
get infinite dash
Oh,
when
wow.
your
Okay.
core is active,
And then,
like this. So I can just go out of here.
oh wow. Ah, jeez.
Right, until it runs out, right?
Yeah, the cores don't last very long.
Yeah. The medium, the Atlas has the damage core, right?
Yeah, and that's like a damage boost, and then the shield core is like a overcharged shield.
Okay, for the ogre.
Yeah.
And there's no way to get out of that damage state or that critical state?
No, there's no way to heal the armor. Like the shields will recharge if you back off.
Yeah.
But there's no.
Like health regen?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Damn it, Mac, you crazy son of a bitch.
What's he doing?
What the hell are you doing?
He's sacrificing himself for something.
McKennon's locked himself in the reactor core chamber.
Oh, he's pulling a Spock?
Yeah.
Ah,
That chamber's completely irradiated.
He's quite literally doing exactly that.
See a ship and get out of there. Marcus, I've got the reactor. That's both detonate.
So I just totally dashed over a human player and killed him.
This place anymore.
All ships, the core is going critical. Lock in your jump coordinates.
Is there any point to playing the campaign a second time?
No, I mean if you totally can. There are achievements for winning every mission. So if you're interested in that aspect of it, that would be a reason to go back.
Nice.
Oh shit.
It's a pro move right there.
It's really easy. Like that's the thing is like a lot of the jump in the window, jump around stuff, they make it really simple to do and you feel really powerful. Like the mobility of the players. Like I can just kind of jump at this wall and I'll wall run and I can jump off and you know the way the double jumps work, the way the movement works overall is pretty awesome.
Are there any, is that your Titan?
Yeah.
Are there any pickups in the environment?
No.
The quad damage?
Well, enemies drop weapons, so you can pick up their weapon. Oh, right.
whoa, plasma
forgot.
railgun?
Yes, Yeah, that's one of the Titan weapons.
Wow.
Core's going critical. We're sending evac ships to your location.
You did it?
Find
We win.
Get the hell out of there.
Okay. Oh no.
Wait, this is McAllen. I triggered the reactor.
What camera is that?
I am on the back of an enemy Titan.
Do not wait for ground force.
He does not seem overly concerned.
That Titan?
Yeah.
It's over, man.
Well, you still want to keep your Titan alive.
No, this mission specifically, there's no evac like
Oh,
there is
really?
normally.
Oh wow.
It's a story
Just
thing.
fight to death.
On board the Odyssey.
No, not even that. I mean, I'll get the points for calling in this Titan because it's it's points.
Drop kick that guy.
This is McAllen. If you're still on the ground out there, it's been an honor serving with you.
Whoa.
Oh man. Well, there you go.
Spoilers about McAllen, sorry.
War is hell.
The IMC's port of Demeter was attacked by militia insurgents. Reports are sketchy, but indications are that the refueling facilities sustained major damage in the battle.
So the setup for the battle is that you are far away from your home planet. You've come to these frontier worlds to do frontier stuff, mining, colonization, that sort of
The
stuff.
whereabouts of several high-ranking
Bottom on the team,
officers
yeah.
involved in the conflict,
Kind of a shaky start there. I got shot a lot.
Marcus Graves is presently unknown.
And there's a corporation,
Yeah.
and they fight for resources.
Yeah.
IMC.
Big oil. I don't know. Big
Well,
planet.
Big planet, yeah.
Well, let's pop out of here. Probably
yeah,
don't
let's-
want to show people the very last mission of the campaign.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, when you play the campaign, you play those 9 maps in one set order. You're locked to your side until you complete it. Then you switch sides and play through those 9 missions again, and see the action from the other side.
Just rolling you into the next one?
No, it's having trouble trying to quit
Oh.
because it has to find a
Oh, there you go.
server when
That's
you
one
quit.
way to do
That's
it.
one way to do it. Yeah.
Titanfall ain't no quitter.
Just unplug it.
Yeah.
So, is it, you guys talked about this a little bit on the podcast, but is it, I'll ask it here in case people didn't hear that. Random which one you get into?
Yeah, when you first hit start, it'll
Like,
it
look for the
probably
mo-
uses some math or something to determine like, okay, we need more militia campaign
Okay.
guys right now. So
We're just going to put
let's
you there?
do that. We'll
Okay.
put you there. So yeah, we'll go into classic. Let's look at burn cards here real quick and some of the loadout stuff since we're at a menu. So I just got a bunch of cards. Whoa, what? Why would it do that? Why would it not scroll?
Weird.
The game just broke.
There you go.
Is it hitting a server for this too? What is going on? This is weird. I've never seen that happen before.
Oh.
And then, okay, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Launch day.
So yeah, so literally when you hit play right here, you are going, this is the server connection. And it has to maintain this connection the whole time. So it's not just when you go to play that it says, hey, let's hit a server. Like everything is on a server. So let's try and get these equipped. This is useful because it takes 40 seconds off of your Titan build time.
so you get a Titan right out of the gate.
It's 4 minutes when you first start.
Dang.
But you know, you pop this, and then you kill a guy, you get 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there.
Can you stack them?
You can only use 1 per life. So if I equipped 3 of them here, then that would be
3
120. Yeah, 120 seconds. If I just went out and died 3 times,
Yeah.
I can kind of rush to a Titan that way.
Totally seems worth it.
Yeah, maybe not. Spider Sense pings when there's people nearby, which
Whoa.
I've found more frustrating than. I mean, that's nothing. Like the other stuff of like, there's one that is just you have full map vision. The mini map has everyone on it.
Jeez.
Like those are the rare ones.
Wow.
And I'm gonna throw this one away because I don't like the Sidewinder.
Do you know who
Longer
those...
lasting cloak?
Wait, why'd you throw it away?
Because you can only hold 25 cards, so you'll eventually fill up. So the ones that I just know that I don't ever use,
Yeah.
I just don't use them.
Do you know who these people are? I recognize McAllen. Do you know who Spyglass is? These
Spyglass is the robot
Okay.
that is on the IMC side, often talking to you. Urban Renewal hits on specters, do extra damage to your clock, so they take more time off than normal. So this is the sort of process that they use. There are 5 or 6 different types of these cards that are like, killing grunts takes extra
Yeah.
time off, killing pilots takes extra time off. And there's one that's like, killing anything takes time off,
That sounds
more
like a
time
good
off
one.
than it normally does. So we'll go with those. These are not great cards, but I've burned up a lot of my great cards.
Have you found that these are like make or break a match, or they're just kind of little little flare in there.
A little flare, and you know, like the amps. There's upgraded versions of the weapons that you can't get any other way.
Oh, no kidding.
So it'll be like, for this one life, you'll have this weapon. It'll be like a better version of that weapon.
Wow.
So that grenade launcher that I was using earlier, there's a version of that is fully automatic and does more damage.
Okay.
And that's crazy. You
That
can
is
get
crazy.
another one that's like infinite grenades.
Oh, wow.
And it's not like just throw out 1 billion of them. It still
Yeah.
ticks down and has to like kind of regen back up. And you can't just throw 1 million, but that's pretty useful too. All right, so we got modes here. Attrition and Pilot Hunter are kind of exactly the same thing, but the scoring is different. Pilot Hunter is a more traditional deathmatch where you only get points for killing human players. Attrition, you get points for everything you kill. So blowing up Titan gets you some points. Killing AI grunts gets you some points.
Okay.
And it's, you know, whoever gets to 250 or whatever the total is. Last Titan Stand is a round-based mode. Everyone starts in a Titan and has to survive. With the last team to have Titans left wins.
Okay.
So even if their pilots are still alive, if they don't have robots, they're done.
Right.
Hard point is domination, which we were just in. Capture the flag is capture the flag.
Okay.
You can be in a robot. You can turn invisible. Like, you know, the abilities of the game work with capture the flag. It's still capture the flag.
And variety pack is just
It's
them.
just all of them rolled together into one.
A Pilot Hunter, you also have robots? You have robots in all of them?
Yeah, yes. You have robots across the board. Always robots, never not robots.
Are there any way to like host and set up options for
Nope.
stuff?
There's no private match. There's no nothing. You hit this button and it goes. You can invite players to your side. And because it's launch day, I wonder if we'll be able to fill up every single mode here, or if we'll run into. We'll see.
Is there have you noticed in-game partying up or anything like that within
43.
within Titanfall, or is it all through Microsoft's service?
It's all on the Microsoft end. Like I hit this trigger to invite people, and it pulls up the.
Okay.
It pulls up the.
And it'll be like Microsoft's party system.
It
and
pulls
all
up
that.
the.
Yeah.
It pulls up the.
The what?
The.
Come on.
And it
Does it
pulls
really? Does it? What does it pull up?
It pulls up this dimmer version of the screen, which is
Okay.
nice if you're, you know,
Shade
if your
mode?
eyes are burned out because you've been playing it a long time. And can I hit B to back out of this? Are we just done? It's not even ticking down anymore. There we go. It pulls up the party interface.
Okay. Oop.
Like so.
Does it come with this?
This whole thing locked up.
Wow. Man.
The game crashed.
All right.
Hey Jeff, what's up with Titanfall?
Cool.
Titanfall is a first-person shooter. There are men who can run and robots who can dash.
Cool, thanks, Jeff. Got it.
Yeah.
Launch day.
Launch day.
Recorded demo, folks.
Yeah.
Recorded demo.
Live internet.
Hard crash.
Still haven't decided what the Respawn logo is.
The dots or whatever.
Yeah.
It's respawning, you know. It's like the dots. You can't keep a dot down. It's not an R.
I thought it could be a lowercase r made out of dots.
That's a bad R.
Well,
you wouldn't put that top dot.
All right.
If you were
You got any better
using,
ideas?
Yeah,
it a man with a
you
gun?
wouldn't use that top dot.
It's a man who's pointing a gun.
It's a weird place to hold a gun. It's a little low.
If you look at the negative space, man.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Searching for data center. There we go.
Do you think the intro to this game's kind of weird?
It's a live action.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of weird, like,
yeah?
like a lot of current day live action stuff, and then it jumps like hundreds of years in the future to spaceships.
Is there like a war never changes like voiceover? It's
No,
like,
there's no voiceover.
in the year war oil.
It's more like a bunch of snippets of radio transmissions and news reports and stuff, kind of like a collage.
And then it gets to like, we discovered these planets that are really far away. There's a lot of stuff there. We're gonna get it.
Let's send these mining robots to go dig.
Sure.
And get all those resources and turn them into giant robots that blow each other up.
And
All
then
right. So we
burn
should try
cards.
Pilot Hunter again.
Yeah, try Pilot
Let's try
Hunter.
Pilot Hunter again.
Don't invite anybody.
No.
That's a
Keep my finger off the trigger.
yeah. Whoa.
So Titan Hunter and Pilot Hunter are basically just a subset of straight up attrition, right? Because you're just not getting points for one or the other type of kill.
There's no Titan Hunter. Last Titan Standing's a
Last Titan-
round-based
right,
round-based mode.
Okay, that's right.
That's more objective-based. It probably is closer to CTF.
Okay.
Where there's rounds and
That's
there's
right.
a half
Yeah,
time.
that's
and
right.
it,
That's right.
you know.
But this is the one where you don't get points for the Titan kills.
Right, you only get points for killing human players,
Huh.
which theoretically changes. Like, oh well, if there's a Titan that's empty and a man standing
Yeah.
there, I want to shoot the man.
yeah, sure.
But I would usually shoot the man anyway because
Right.
you get 4 attrition points for a soldier. Also, you're killing a human player, and fuck those guys.
Chuck in the chat has informed me that the Respawn logo is the Braille symbol for the letter R.
Aha.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Does it? Oh, why does that make sense?
Because that's a more direct correspondence.
Are they
to the
blind?
name. Like, no, but, you know.
Have you seen the game?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, wow.
Man.
Oh, I virtually took this headphone and mic off and just walked away. Man, that was a good one.
Oh, shit!
burn
Yes.
card.
These burn cards over here, son.
That was a rare.
It's a nice looking game. I think on the technical end, this version of the game is messy with the frame rate and the tearing. And texture quality.
I thought this
so-
game looked alright until I saw you play the PC version. Then I was like, okay, that looks pretty. There's a high, the Ultra, was it insane texture pack?
Yeah.
That looks pretty good. But yeah, I got nothing against the way this looks.
Jeff, a lot of people are asking about the different types of Titans.
Yeah, there's a light, medium, and heavy, and they adjust some parameters based on that. The heavy has more health, but only has 1 dash, whereas the Strider, the faster one, has 3 dash points and lighter armor. You can equip whatever weapons you want onto any one of the chassis, so it's sort of just how mobile do you want to be? General speed versus
Durability.
durability. Yeah. And you unlock those by playing the campaign. So if you want to use them in custom loadouts, you get 1 for finishing half the one half of the campaign, and the other for finishing the other half. So
Is the flag and capture the flag an actual flag?
it's like a post with a glowing tip. So I'm using the Strider here, but I'll go back to the Atlas if you want to see a different Titan. And we'll use decisive action right here to immediately shave 40 seconds off
Titan
of my Titan time.
Target all enemy pilots and take them out.
And I'm using this stim boost. You start with cloak, but I've replaced that with this faster run because it just lets me get places more quickly.
This is Pilot Hunter?
Yeah.
So you're still getting...
Yeah, the AI dudes are everywhere too. I mean, the time still ticks down based on you shooting stuff, so you kind of need all that stuff present for those numbers to work out, right? But so there is an aspect of like, if I'm running around looking for people, like I can still kind of farm grunts and do stuff. That was person though.
Will be ready in 2 minutes.
So I shaved off that 40 seconds, waited a little while, shot a couple grunts, shot some human players, and now we're at 2 minutes already. So hits on specters. We'll use the spider sense one. It just makes a ping.
What's all this I'm hearing about monsters in the game?
There's a map that has like kind of a wildlife aspect to it, but it's not. It doesn't really factor into anything you're doing as a human. You will occasionally
Can you
see
shoot
it.
him?
You'll see an AI guy getting taken away by a pterodactyl-looking thing.
Is that the ping?
No.
Oh.
That was the stim pack.
Maps feel appropriately sized.
For the most part, yeah. You'll occasionally get situations like this where
Really ahead of the IMC, man.
you're just not seeing anything for a while. But okay, that's the beep.
Who's that guy on that poster? Is that McCallahan?
Where are they? The ping is useless. The stupid. There.
Oh,
Be advised.
Not so useless now.
No, because I saw him and shot him, and the ping is still happening.
is that
So,
bad Titan?
Yeah.
Okay, your Titan's prepped for launch.
Whoa,
Call it when
I'm
ready.
getting shot.
I wonder if that guy used a burn card to get in his Titan.
You got it. Stand by for Titanfall.
Just drop these things like rain. Oh, is that a bad dude?
Yeah, it's a bad dude shooting my dude, but it's shielded. He can waste all his ammo while he wants
Can you walk
and
through?
play himself. If you're standing in the dome shield, you take damage. If you're standing in an opposite team's dome shield.
So that guy was doing some silly stuff.
That smoke does damage. It's useful when people climb on your Titan.
You just ate his man.
There was no one in there.
Oh.
But
Is that him?
That must have hurt.
Oh, there's someone on me. There's someone on me. All right, we're gonna run up to this wall, hit the cluster missile, and see if this works. It didn't work. Damn it. Oh, it did work. All right.
So you caused an explosion that blew him up?
Yes. But I also took a whole lot of damage in the process.
Worth it.
But yeah, maybe slightly less than I would have taken. We'll dash over that guy.
Well, you have shields, right?
Yes, but when you're riding a Titan, you are through the shields.
Well, I mean, if you're a cluster missile, I wonder if it just took your shields down, or
It
just
might
take
have.
your
It
armor.
might have. I don't know.
I liked what you were thinking.
The smoke is much better for that, but the cluster missile can also work. You see down there on the left, you can see how many Titans are out for each side at a given time,
Oh yeah.
which is
Robotron
helpful when you
looking dude.
want to see, like, wait a minute, I'm looking for robots. Am I going to find any? Yes.
Oh, critical hit. So you could just jump out and jump on his Titan from here, right?
Yep.
Or you're gonna have to punch deck.
No, I'm not going into cyberspace. When you've doomed a Titan, you can run up and melee them, and that's when you yank the guy out and kill him.
So that kills both him and a Titan.
Yeah.
Atwa wants to know if it's possible to just not spawn and wait for your timer to tick down.
No. It will eventually auto-spawn you.
Titan's got two different modes, right? Like guard mode and follow.
Yeah, when you're not in it, you can make it hold a position, or you can have it try to run to where you are. If it gets attacked, it'll stop and deal with that. It won't just like blindly run at you.
Yeah.
I don't like. We're not really. Are there people in here? There are. Like, it's weird.
I've had some experiences like that in full matches too. I was just running around for like 30 seconds without seeing anybody.
Take him out. Nice. Game thought so too.
Oh, he's blowing up. He's blowing up. I gotta get out of there.
There's like a nuke or something you can put on?
Yeah, one of the perks makes that explosion a lot more substantial.
High damage sustained.
I killed that guy, and now his Titan is just kind of sitting there. But now I'm done.
Severe reactor damage sustained.
Jump on his back. Have you found this? Oh, nice. What is your preferred method for taking care of a Titan? Just range or this?
From a distance.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna kill me if I'm not careful. I should look around and see if there's anybody trying to kill me, but whatever. Yeah, there was.
Okay.
As it turns out.
So perfectly viable to just hit him with your anti-Titan weapon and.
Yeah, because then you're further away, and
Yeah.
the Titan weapons do substantial damage, and you know you're not riding on them and immediately
blowing up.
or running into situations where their smoke is gonna kill you and stuff. Like,
Do you get more points for riding on his back and killing him, or?
I mean, a kill's a kill.
Okay.
Your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
I should have been on a rooftop there. That's sort of the thing where you when you can, you want to not necessarily.
To give you all the jumping ability.
Yeah.
Ryan McHenry is wondering if a lot of people are just in the Titans all the time, or are you seeing some people having your Titans follow them around?
I really, it's been a mix. You know, I think usually when people have a Titan out, they're in it or trying to get in it. But you know, there are situations where you die running to your Titan and kind of leave it sitting somewhere. There've been cases where I've gone to try to capture a point. Let's see if I can drop this Titan on this dude.
Yes.
Come on! Come on!
Oh, that was close.
I was just going to ask you that. Have
All
you
right.
crushed anybody with a Titan?
All right,
I did it
have-
in the beta.
I have to ask you about the advanced wall run that you just did. If I understood that correctly. It looked like you stopped mid-wall run and kind of paused for half a second. Jumped straight up.
Yep.
And mantled over the top.
Yes.
Is that possible?
Oh, that is totally yes.
That's
No,
I saw-
you can't do that.
No, I want to make sure that I saw what I thought I saw.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it is.
Like, it seems like you've got
I'm
some-
jumping off the wall, turning and double. I'm shooting on
Right.
the team. What am I doing?
I mean, the point is, there's a little leeway in the middle of the wall run where it seems like you can kind of stop.
Yes,
Okay.
or you can kind of jump off and turn and jump again
Right.
to get up.
You can also stick, right? For just stop. Oh.
Yeah.
When you jump out, does your Titan immediately explode?
Yes. I have auto eject on this loadout. Oh. Nope, I don't want the gun.
The IMC don't stand a chance.
Damn it.
Won't be long before we finish.
The gun switching is a little slow in this game. Which is like all right, but you know, I definitely find myself getting caught like switching from anti-Titan weapon to. So I can run like this, then jump off, then try to get up a little bit, and like that.
How do you feel about drop kicking, guys?
It's fun.
Hey, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
Jumped in the wrong window.
Titan ready in 30 seconds.
Build me another Titan.
Those grenades also kind of home in a little bit against metal targets. They're magnetic, so Spectres and Titans.
Your Titan's prepped for launch. Call it when ready.
Oh boy.
All right, we got what we came for.
Then everything blew up.
Team mission accomplished.
And now,
Well done, guys. The IMC are attempting to escape by dropship.
Okay.
I've marked their extraction points for you. Don't let them get away.
don't let him get
Nope.
away.
All right, shot that rocket right into his shield.
If you were to die here, you would not respawn?
Right.
You've reached the enemy evac point. Watch your six.
Ah. So this dropship will eventually arrive right there, and then the losing team wants to get on it, and the winning team wants to prevent that. They can either try to shoot the pilots as they're running for the ship, or if you have enough Titans out, you can actually do enough damage to it to blow it up.
And that's pretty hard to do.
That takes a lot of work.
I mean, if it's one of those things where either you have the Titans for it or you don't.
Yeah. The one time I've seen it done, we had like 3 Titans just pouring ammo
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, it seems to come and go pretty
It's not there for
quickly.
long, so it's like one of those things where, like, if you're in the middle of a reload when it shows up, or out of ammo, you know, like that might decide whether you kill it or not. Once the shields are down, it goes pretty quickly.
Gained a level, right?
Yeah, so I leveled up to 44 there, and that means we get this sniper rifle.
That's good for you, because...
Yeah, big sniper.
Huge sniper.
I'm glad you know that about me.
Huge fan of the snipe.
Do you see people using snipers, or is it everyone running and gunning all the time?
I mean, it's one of those things where I feel like this game takes place at medium range. There are definitely indoor areas and stuff, and some people early on are actually swearing by the shotgun because they're pretty good at getting behind people and or getting close to them using stim or something like stim up to them and take them out with a shotgun. But like, you know, like the assault rifles, to me, and of course I would say this, but they feel like the best suited for the ranges involved. You know, if you're shooting across a map, the assault rifle, the default weapon, is actually really accurate, and you can do that. You can take sniper spots and snipe people from them. You know, the shotgun, huge damage, but like you don't need a lot of bullets to take a guy down. So the shotgun is like a good sloppy weapon. Like I just want to get close and pull this trigger and make sure he's dead. Smart Pistol does that Panzer Dragoon kind of lock-on thing.
Right.
Which maybe I'll show that, because that's...
Maybe that's good if you're riding on a Titan, because you said the sway is hard, right?
Yeah, when you're riding on a Titan, it's hard to shoot people, because you are bobbing around all over the place.
Is there anything else similar to the R101, the default carbine?
So there's a single-shot rifle and a 3-round burst rifle.
Okay.
Those are kind of your 2 other options for that style of thing. This is the single shot, that's the 3 rounds. You have 2 submachine guns, which are also somewhat similar, but the range trade-off is maybe not worth it. It's not as accurate. The LMG is kind of okay.
What are the customization options like for these?
So for your default rifle, you got 3 different sights, or 4 different. You start with iron sights and then have to complete challenges to unlock the other ones.
Per weapon?
Yeah, per weapon.
Okay.
So extended mag and suppressor.
Huh.
This game doesn't seem like it's about stealth.
Yeah,
Like putting the
suppressor.
silencer on there reduces damage and range, and then also keeps you off the map when you shoot.
Yeah.
But like that hasn't been. It's weird because in Call of Duty I actually play a completely quiet class most of the time. But here that just seems like there's so much shit going on all the time that it's hard to focus on the mini map anyway, because it's just like there are 5 fucking robots blowing up in front of you and all this other stuff happening. So like, you know, some of the other challenges are stuff like, okay, so kill 25 Spectres, kill 15 pilots, kill 25 enemies, which is just anything to unlock the different stuff for some of the guns. It's that sort of stuff.
Do you know if there'll be different things on the shotgun? Like will it be sights on
That was the
shotgun?
shotgun. There's no sight attachment for the shotgun. It's only the mod.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And iron sights from the look of it. So.
Stratagoy asks if the shotgun is good for anti-Titan, like when you're on the back of a Titan.
It probably would be really handy in that situation, yeah, because you'd be doing a lot of damage really quickly.
How about the anti-Titan weapons? Do they have upgrade paths?
They don't have attachments. The anti-Titan weapons are just kind of straightforward. There's mag launcher, which is what I've been using. The Sidewinder is just kind of a dumb rocket, kind of not quite a drunk missile, but they just kind of fire off. The Archer is probably the other weapon I would use. It's a lock-on rocket. It takes a little bit of time to lock on, and the Titan is notified that something is locking onto them. But it does a lot of damage. And if you lock on, it tracks them. So you can get them around corners in some cases. The charge rifle I haven't really used a whole lot of.
That seems like the damage is crazy. Slow as hell.
But it'll only fire when it reaches full charge and discharges as soon as it hits full charge.
Oh.
So
you gotta be like
it's a very specific kind of weapon. 3 pistols.
What's the level cap?
50.
So you're nearing it. So that safe to assume that list is not going to flesh out.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And if we look here, time, that is 10 hours played on retail, and I'm at 43. So yeah, you can.
Were those things like grayed out before you unlocked them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't add to the list. This is. Yeah. I mean, there are still things that I have not unlocked yet. Like that, it'll look like that if it's locked.
Okay.
But I've got just about everything. Don't have the tactical reactor and don't have the core accelerator. Kind of the one thing I really want to try that I haven't unlocked yet is Guardianship, which makes your AI Auto Titan fire better.
Huh. Like more accuracy for the AI?
Yeah.
All right. That's at 49?
Yeah.
That's way up there.
So I'm curious to see how this works, because this other stuff is, like, some of the perk stuff that you get is not that useful.
What's the...
the ice pick just makes it so when you're hacking turrets, it goes a little faster, which doesn't take that long to begin with. It's not that big of a deal.
Is there a level 50 unlock?
No, I don't think so. I think everything... there might be.
Gender? You unlock guys at level 50?
Yeah. Your look is seemingly determined by what weapon you take.
Huh.
Is that launcher or any of the other anti-Titan weapons good against players? Like ground troops?
The Sidewinder is pretty good because it just fires and explodes. That grenade launcher I have can work, but it's not amazing. Let's take an amped archer in and use that. Let's mess with the cloak a little bit. This will let me see things through walls occasionally.
Recharged core sounds cool.
It's all right. Yeah, let's go with that.
What was that one? Like grunts and specters won't target you?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny because they kind of don't anyway.
Yeah, like the turrets will target you. Auto Titans will, but the grunts and specters are just dumb.
Yeah.
Specters are smarter than grunts, but it's one of those things where if you die to a grunt or a specter, you deserve it.
Are those turrets you can man yourself?
No, it's a turret that you walk up and hack by jamming your knife in it, your data knife, which is actually, of all the stuff in the fiction for this game, like calling robots out of the sky and all that stuff's cool, a knife that is also how you hack stuff is the best thing.
It's like RoboCop, but it's like
little... Also, at no point do you use that knife in your melee kills.
Well,
you either do the jump kick or you twist a guy's neck off. The data knife is only used for hacking. It's great. Let's see. I kind of want to actually, maybe I can show some of the hacking. Maybe I just jump into attrition or something. We'll find some specters and jab a knife in the back of their head.
This is just like classic deathmatch?
It's like Pilot Hunter, except the scoring's different.
Okay.
So maybe we, well, anyway, maybe I'll hack something, maybe I won't. Let's do Last Titan Standing. You can get a look at kind of how that goes. And then maybe we can switch to the PC or something.
Sure.
I actually don't especially like Last Titan Standing. because it forces you to care about the life of your Titan, and I use them as completely expendably as possible.
Yeah, hide your Titan.
Every Titan's life is precious.
Yeah, I do not subscribe to that theory. Instead, it's just like, here's a little bonus thing. I'm going to get in and do what I can, and whatever. If it pops me out of it, then I'll be on a rooftop launching grenades and probably doing just as much damage that way. Whereas now it's like, okay, I need to back off, let my shields recharge. Like, this mode is soft.
Oh, man.
Is there a season pass for this?
Yes.
What do we know what's in it?
I think it's $25 for 3 separate map packs. I think is what it is. I don't actually know the specifics, but I want to say they said they'd have maps 45 days out from launch.
I wonder if the season pass comes with that $250 edition of this game.
I would hope so.
So would I.
What else comes with a mech?
Yes.
A Titan?
It
Like
is
a
like
light-up.
like a light-up Titan statue thing.
Life size.
Yeah, the collector's edition seems insane. I don't know.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
For one game, yes. It certainly is.
I think is relatively, in today's economy, a lot of money in general. $250 kind of,
Yeah.
it's a decent chunk.
You'd better really like that robot.
Yeah, that's like half a, you
haven't
could probably
seen-
get a video card for that much.
Yeah. So pilot, whatever, doesn't necessarily matter a lot. I'm gonna try the Strider here again
Yeah, that thing looks weak as heck.
because it'll be better at backing off and hiding.
Have there been any patches for this yet?
I don't think there. I don't know. There have not been since I downloaded it.
Pilot exiting. AI mode engaged.
So I'm gonna try and. There's a turret up here. Yeah. So.
Auto-Titan under attack.
Yeah, that's right. I saw this during the tutorial. Yeah,
What?
it's got a screen in the handle.
Auto-Titan engaged.
Oh, do you know if that puts the like the gamer tag of the person who hacked it over the turret?
It does.
Oh, that's why.
That's why that shows
Okay,
up.
I'd seen
They're
that
not
before.
piloting it. They
Okay.
are the ones that hacked it. They're the ones that get credited if
Okay,
it
okay,
kills
that's
stuff.
why I thought you
Warning.
controlled.
Another Titan is attacking you. Warning. High damage sustained.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, no.
No.
You drive that car?
No. So the other Titan weapons end up being like better for fighting Titans, whereas this machine gun is not necessarily too Titan friendly. It does damage, and also because you can aim it and it's not just like dumb rockets or whatever. When you take a Titan's shields down, there are spots on it that do more damage when you shoot it. So
Are those the ones that are glowing red?
yes.
Okay.
So we'll go supercharger. We'll start with the dash core, ready to go if necessary. But the cores take a little bit to spin up, which I think is kind of cool. Like you tap it, and then it's like you have like 3 seconds or so before it starts going. So it kind of gives you time to take care of business. Oh God!
Dash 4 activated.
All right, let's get out of here.
Increase dash capacity.
What happens when you hit level 50?
Then you've unlocked everything, and then you can choose to prestige, which they call regenerating, or not.
Critical damage. Take cover.
Why would you want to do that?
For the bragging rights.
Yeah.
It's the same reason it's always been.
Oh, that's
he got
bad
you.
because he
You
killed
were-
me too. I didn't get to eject.
Do you know if they've made any changes once you prestige in terms of like the leveling progression?
I
or-
guess you will earn more experience points, so you will go through the ranks faster.
Okay.
Your next time out.
Huh. Do you have any idea how many times you can?
10.
10.
Oh,
Whoa.
that guy moonwalking.
That is
I don't know what is happening
It's an
there.
impressive robot ability.
Yeah.
Were they rewinding him?
Let's go back to this other Titan type.
Why Titans?
Why the name?
Why not?
No. Like, why? Just because one guy got a Titan, then everybody had to get a Titan to fight the Titans?
You know, I think there's some bit in some piece of fiction I saw where it's like, miners needed to use the robot suits to do all the heavy lifting of mining. And then someone thought, what if we put, the same thing that it always is.
Yeah. Weaponize this mining equipment?
Yeah.
Same thing
Weaponize
we've been doing
this mining equipment.
since Dead Space?
Yeah.
All right.
I think the animations for getting in and out of your dude are pretty rad.
Yeah, I like it.
having
Yeah,
to grab you and.
They definitely look cool. I wish it was maybe a second or two shorter.
I think it's one of those things where it becomes a decision, because if your Titan is taking damage when you are getting in it, it stops shooting back and
Right.
doing stuff to let you in.
Do you know if you can be killed in the middle of that animation?
I think so. Maybe it might actually, if the shields on the Titan are already down, I bet it could.
Huh.
Whoop, whoop.
Threats attacking. Warning. Excessive damage sustained.
Oh, I'm getting shot up here. I just get careless, I just.
Yeah.
Warning.
Oh, boy.
Oh, help!
I think some of the computer lady voice warnings are kind of interesting. Like they go out of their way to tell you when you're fighting more than one Titan.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're outnumbered 3-1. But it gives those warnings in weird situations where, like, they're just near you. They're not
Right.
necessarily all
Engaging
right
you.
there, all
Yeah.
engaging you.
Yeah.
So sometimes that stuff is slightly misleading in situations like this where everyone's in a Titan.
Halftime.
You're doing great out there, man. Keep it up, and this battle will be ours before you know it.
Thanks.
Feels good out here.
Try not to let you down, Coach. Titan Coach.
For the second half.
Where are they?
Warning. Another Titan is attacking you.
Whoa.
We're outnumbered 3-1. Warning.
Why, that guy just wants to punch you.
Yeah, I can't blame him. At some point, you're like, I have exhausted all my weapons. Like, all I can really do is punch stuff.
no!
Warning. Reactor unstable.
Land on that Titan. Oh, too late.
No, I'm heading for this turret so I can activate it.
You don't take
Oh,
any
damn it.
kind of fall damage?
Nope.
Ooh, frame rate. Chunky.
Damn it.
There's no way to customize the look of the Titans at all, is there?
Nope.
Like
There's no visual customization at all. It's-
Yeah, that's.
Sick graphics.
Yeah, you think they would have had some kind of paint jobs or decals or something.
Or like, yeah, when
The
you
robots.
or maybe if you regenerate or whatever, like, hey, you unlocked these additional skins to use. Like, that seems like that would be kind of cool.
And you can't knife hack your opponent's Titans?
No.
Man.
But you can the Spectres?
Yes.
Huh.
I'll try and do it here
Okay.
because you do it in groups of 3.
Oh, weird. You just walk right up to him.
Oh, man. Stuck your nectar knife right in his neck.
Yeah. So that actually, the two specters that were around that corner, or these ones here,
One enemy Titan left down
I don't
there.
know.
You can
they're now mine.
Oh, they all
we
like
got what we came for.
they all become.
Yeah.
Awesome work, team. Mission accomplished.
Like the little cluster of them that does. So we win. No thanks to me.
Good job.
Jeez.
All right. So why don't we take a look at the PC version?
Only 3 bars out of 5.
Yeah, nice connection, man.
Last night I was playing with people that had 1 bar.
Ugh.
There were 2 guys in there that just had, and it just dumped me back here. Oh no, okay, that's the PC version. I was like, wait. All right, so let's switch over to PC here. I think we're still getting audio from the Xbox version. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, let's look at I can actually look at the options real quick here to make sure that
Make sure we're on insane.
Insane.
we're not on insane.
Oh.
Do you want me to turn it up to
Yes.
insane? It didn't recommend insane. Do we have
I'm on
3
insane.
gigs of?
I can't remember. I can't
So I'm not
remember.
going to set it to insane.
No,
then.
I think we do. We do. We looked at this last time.
Yeah, and the frame rate was shit.
No, we looked at our video card. We have like 4.
All right, dude.
Well, we can always change it back, right?
Well, we don't know what we have in these machines.
I'm pretty
so
sure we
it's
looked
sort
at
of
it
a-
last time, and we
it's sort of a bad.
and we had 4. I just think this looks frame by frame. This looks the
On high,
the
it
most
looks really good.
There's a
On,
difference.
or on
between-
very high, it looks really nice. That's what I was playing on at home.
The textures didn't look different to you from insane to very high.
Not really.
Really?
How much space did this take up?
50 gigabytes.
I don't know how much space it actually takes up once it's done installing and stuff. But it
That's
is a
insane.
50 gig download on PC. It is not that size on Xbox. It is
Yeah, I think it's 20 something on the Xbox.
16.3.
Oh wow.
That's not insane.
Yeah, I haven't really dug around the files, but some people were saying that the PC version downloads like uncompressed audio for every supported language
Jeez.
and all this other stuff. That like there's a lot of audio in there. So
That seems excessive.
yeah, for sure. So let's
Who's this person in your party?
I don't know.
How'd they do that?
How did it?
It's probably joinable on Origin.
Yeah, these are all just
I don't know.
These are all just Origin.
Yeah,
like
these
it
are
pulls
Origin
from
names,
that
yeah.
for the account stuff, right?
Yeah.
Have you played mostly with a controller on the PC?
I've mixed it up a little bit. The thing you gain not using a controller is, obviously the accuracy of your look
Yeah.
and aiming and stuff like that. The turning speed, stuff like that. Like you can get around on somebody way faster than you can with a controller. I'm only like level 3 here, so I have not unlocked most of the stuff. I don't have custom loadouts yet. Challenges haven't unlocked yet. Like it's very much like Call of Duty that way, where
Right.
like you kind of have to unlock everything.
Insane.
And the load times were faster for me at home too on the PC than on the Xbox. It's an SSD, and that's how that works.
Technology.
I think load times, I feel like load times across the board on the Xbox One have been kind of lousy. So maybe it's not a Titanfall specific thing, but definitely like getting into matches. Actually, this is taking pretty long.
Is there any aim assist on PC with controllers?
I don't think so.
No, there is. Well, they said before release there would be, unless that changed at the last minute.
Yeah.
Because people were complaining like a couple weeks before it came out, like around the time of the beta.
There might be. I don't know.
People were really concerned because if the logic is in there for aim assist, people were worried someone would figure out a way to hack it to work with mouse control, which would be horribly broken.
Huh.
Get out!
Hey, this is a battle of attrition. Target and destroy all enemy forces.
Look at these
That's
textures,
beautiful.
man. It's insane.
That's pretty insane.
I can turn invisible.
Insane! You can run?
I'm running.
Reptilia asks if you have any idea how many more people are playing on the PC versus Xbox.
Nope. No, they don't show player count like that.
Yeah, I wish they had that or like a heat map or something, or even like a way just to see what your friends are doing.
It's called the Xbox friends list and your
have you-
Origin friends list. Like it's right there.
Yeah, have you used those things lately?
I mean, they're not great, but if you want to see what your friends are doing, that's what those are there for.
You get more points if you kill somebody while they were using a burn card?
Yeah.
That's cool.
For canceling their burn card, you
Yeah.
get A little bonus.
Yeah, a little shortcut. Are there any like bonuses for first Titan kill or?
There's bonus. You get extra points for being the first Titan in a game. The first kill, you get something for that.
Pilots, we're tracking slightly behind the enemy right now, but it's still early.
They're all over there.
Time to turn this around.
Yeah, I got a drop on him.
Hey, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
Stood there, stared at those grunts long enough to see if they would shoot me for someone else to run up behind me
And shoot
and
you.
actually shoot me. So it's kind of the interesting thing is that these AI guys just serve as weird distraction of like, you know, from a distance they just look like anybody else. So you can tell that they don't move like a human player for the
Yeah.
most part. Like you look at that, you're like, okay, that guy's got a jump jet, that's a human player. The way he's shooting at me, that's a human.
Also, he killed you.
Also, he killed me, so he's a human.
Do you spawn in your Titan?
Yeah.
Threats attacking. Warning.
Yep, all right.
Reactor damage sustained.
Take it down.
Fistful of Metal is wondering if you lose the bullets if you reload a mag.
Die, 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 die. Oh, damn it.
Yes, you do.
Sorry, what?
If you lose the bullets when you reload, like the current.
What's left in your...
No.
Wait, did they change that?
No, they never did that. It's,
Boss, we're seriously losing.
so, like, I have 9 full magazines and 30 shots in the clip right now. If I shoot one and reload, it'll say ×8. But if I shoot again and do it, it'll still say ×8.
Oh, gotcha. You just
So-
eaten into that eighth
yes.
one a bit?
Yeah. So they're just displaying the data a little differently.
So you could get to a point where you have like 2 bullets, go to reload, only have 1 magazine left, and it just gives you 1 bullet.
Yeah. I feel like this map never comes up in just straight up deathmatch. Like, I feel like I've mostly played this in domination, so it's like... Oops.
It's too bad we're basically just getting the beta maps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Any word on the 360 version at all?
Nope.
It's out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's the word.
I guess it uses the same server infrastructure. I have not heard anything real specific about it. I've talked to people who have seen it, who said it looked fine, but you know, no one's talking about it yet.
Transferring control to pilot.
How have you been doing on the PC with the controller? Do you feel like competitive?
There's definitely cases where, like, you know, like the Titans turn a little slow anyway.
Way behind. We're running out of time.
But there are definitely cases where, like, someone just does a full 180 and guns me down. I'm like, oh, right, they're using a mouse.
Whoa. Check it off. Was that
That must be that charge beam.
yeah, charge me.
You're picking that pilot apart. That's a double kill.
Warning, health systems low. Damage core online.
Nice moves.
Damage core activated. Now, warning, reactor unstable.
It's over, guys. We lost. Fall back to base.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, defeated is maybe a little.
Check your
bullets shoot through walls?
I don't know that I've seen any penetration. Most of the surfaces that you're up against are not necessarily... that was crappy. Most of these outposts and the various places where you're doing stuff are not made of wood. Actually, there's one level that Lagoon actually has a lot of wood shacks and stuff, but I don't know for sure. But I haven't seen it happen.
The Hot Giant Dolphin says, when Jeff shoots at Titans, I often see parts of it flash red. Are those weak points or something?
Yes.
Extra damage?
Yeah, you'll do extra damage if you target those spots. Oh, they blew up the ship.
You aren't on it.
No one gets out alive.
Nope. Titanfall.
Let's see what map it gives us next. If we can get a map that isn't in the beta.
How many maps total?
Like 15.
Oops. Rubbing here. How many were in the beta?
2.
And we've seen them both.
Yeah, so let's stay here. We'll play on this one.
There's a guy. There's Jeffologist. He studies Jeffs.
Get a nice 90 seconds to reflect on.
Yeah. Is this longer than the Xbox One?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
And there's no like ready up and let's go.
No.
Hey, take your time, check your burn cards. You know, if
Yeah.
you got them, if you don't, then relax.
Burn them if you got them.
He's back.
Talk in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
You can change your options. Do you want to change that ultra back down?
I think once we're in a lobby, I don't know that we can. I think
Oh,
it's one
really?
of those things you have to do from the main menu. Not sure.
What were you gonna say?
A lot of this game's kind of self-evident, you know. It's they made a very Call of Duty style of game and put the robots and the mobility stuff in it, and I think the mobility is really fun, and you know those two changes add a lot of new.
Just tweak. Nice little tweak.
It's a good new tweak to this style of game, and I think that's a lot of fun. Like, will it last for? You can be playing this game for a year with these maps and whatever they do for DLC. I don't know. At this point, I've played about 20 hours of it. Kind of.
What if you were to
Really?
play
You
it
feel
for,
like-
Kind of
say,
getting to the point where I'm like, maybe I'm done. Like, I'm close enough to the cap on the Xbox version that I
Yeah.
feel like I'll just get to 50
Yeah.
and then reset it and see how
Right.
it goes. But
what if you were to play it for, say, 6 months?
yeah, I
Until
mean,
a similar game was on the market.
yeah, like it's definitely like if you're the sort of person that is gonna just like needs to play a game like this nonstop, you know, it's a weak year for Call of Duty. Like, this is a great way to fill that gap until they put out another one of those, and maybe that'll be terrible. I don't know. It's Call of Duty definitely seems like an arrow pointing down at the moment.
Any predictions for the health of the servers tonight?
No, I don't know. We'll see if the if things hold up tonight and I kind of get a good sense for how it behaves under some amount of load, then that's probably when I'll put a review score on that article and stuff. But things were sketchy for about an hour last night, and then they seemed to stabilize. So they might.
You had a few hiccups on the Xbox One.
Yeah, we did have a few hiccups here today too. So it's not 100%.
Nothing you couldn't recover from.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly. You were saying that, to your knowledge, they're using Microsoft servers on the PC and on Xbox One, right?
Yep, they are. Yeah.
So like here, it's been you connected and you haven't dropped yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they're.
And my
people.
understanding is that they're using it on 360 as well. Like, they didn't re-engineer it for that platform. I don't know for certain, but
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
A couple of requests to see how the smart pistol works.
all right. I think one of the loadouts has that by default. Maybe after I die here, I can.
Hey, your Titan will be ready in
I'm not great at using it, but I'll give it a shot.
I wonder if they'll introduce any new modes as this in the lifetime of this.
Yeah, I wonder. Okay, the list of modes, just that, like this, you break this game down to bullet points, it doesn't look like a lot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the more damning things you can say about it is it's just like, in terms of just like how much content is in this game, you know, it's not that much. And especially, I mean, you know, this game is kind of courting comparisons to Call of Duty, both with, you know, just the way it works and it being from many of the makers of Call of Duty and that sort of stuff. Like, you know, and you look at Call of Duty, for better or for worse, like that's kind of 3 games in one, with its like campaign mode and its co-op stuff. Like it is, there's a lot of stuff in that game. You're never coming away from that going like, oh, there just wasn't enough to it from a content standpoint. You might play it and go like, I'm totally done with this type of game. But for whatever reason, they still, oh, jeez.
Yeah, I feel like this, maybe, you know, this isn't my genre, so I am dived too deeply into it. But like, you know, it's almost like free-to-play multiplayer shooters have gone this route, right? Just kind of like, hey, we have no campaign really. It's a free-to-play online. Like Loadout is a pretty solid free-to-play online shooter, right?
Yeah. Where is he? I was hoping he would stand out far enough for me to get him. It's, but that's like all kind of logistics that are on paper, you know? Because if I break it down to like how I play a Call of Duty game, I don't really care about the campaign, and I almost never care about their co-op mode. Like I think the Nazi zombie stuff is just fucking stupid. So.
But do you still feel like the value's there for you at that point? Or would you rather just take that stuff out?
Yeah, so like, I feel like, you know, on some level, like, you know, that game makes sense for $60, but even still, I only play the multiplayer and I only play a couple of modes, which those modes are represented in this game. So it's weird. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you look at it academically, you're like, there's not as much to this game. It feels light. But if I look at the way that I actually play the game, and I'm sure that they have the statistics to look at how other people actually play the game,
oh boy,
they probably know that this is the stuff they absolutely need to have in order to make a successful game. It's just a matter of getting that point across to people who are trying to make that comparison, you know, who do care about campaign and that sort of stuff. I don't know what's over here. Nothing.
Not opening, can't open doors.
Big long corridor. This must be like the starting area for one of the sides.
Titan ready in 15 seconds.
Otherwise, why would that be there? I'm just gonna wait until I can make a robot appear. But we're gonna lose before then, probably. Doing pretty bad.
Hey, your Titan's good to go. Call it when ready.
Oh.
Overjumped it.
Transferring control to pilot.
It's over, guys.
Just find yourself getting bored of the weapons, the pilot weapons.
The what now?
The pilot weapons.
What about them?
Are they diverse enough?
I feel like they're a little plain. You know, that's just like, hey, here's some submachine guns and sniper rifles and stuff. Like, they aren't that fancy that you might expect from a futuristic game like this. And
somebody on you?
Yeah, but it's a friendly.
Saying, help me.
So let me hang out with you. So when you're riding on a friendly Titan, you are protected by their shields. All right. I'm gonna save my ammo and really try to get this drop ship when it shows up.
But is that not your drop
I thought
ship?
that was your drop ship.
Oh, you're right. We lost. What am I doing? That was real stupid. It just keeps bouncing me onto the other Titan.
Oh, man. That almost went real bad.
Yeah, I don't know. What fine. Yeah, I mean, the weapons and the things you unlock for them are pretty standard. You know, it's like, here's a submachine gun, here's a thing that makes it slightly more accurate, here's a silencer, here's an extended mag, like, you know, like all that stuff is straight up basic shooter business. Let's do one more so I can show the smart pistol. Yeah, okay. This class has the smart pistol, so show that for a little bit and then stop.
75 seconds.
But like even the Titan weapons are not like that elaborate. Like this is an assault rifle. This is a single shot weapon. There's a rail gun. There's this quad rocket thing. There's the charge up plasma shot. There's a grenade launcher that launches 3 grenades at a time. That seems bad. I don't know. It hasn't. I did not encounter great success with it, and I haven't necessarily seen anyone really wreck and shop with it either. But
And no microtransactions, right? Zero?
Nope, zero.
No buying burn cards?
no,
or...
you don't buy packs of burn cards. When you hit like level 30, it's like, you got a pack of burn cards. You hit level 40, it's like, here's some rare burn cards. But it's not like...
No storefront?
Nope. They'll sell maps and that's it.
Any like moon bases or space station maps?
Nope.
All planet stuff?
Yes.
How's the round length?
Seems
To your
pretty,
liking?
seems pretty standard. I don't know. It's about as long as a standard kind of shooter encounter, I guess.
Subrandom wants to know if you can ride a Titan while carrying the flag and CTF.
Yep. Yeah, you totally can.
Can a Titan hold the flag?
Yes.
Can a Titan ride on a Titan?
You know, I bet there's probably a way to glitch that.
Would you want it to?
There are weird ways to fall off of ledges and stuff. Like the Titans don't jump, they just dash. But you can kind of get some elevation and fall off of stuff. You might be able to set that up for a couple of seconds. We'll try the Ogre, too,
Okay.
while we're at it.
Hey guys, maybe we should have hung out in the thing waiting for a Titan. No, okay.
Hey, this is a battle of attrition. Target and destroy all enemy.
There was just 4 minutes. Oh gosh. So it paints guys?
Yeah, but you have to, like that.
Oh, weird.
But because that's a human, it has to hit them 3 times. So in that situation, I need to pull the left trigger and zoom in and actually just manually shoot.
Got it.
The auto aim is for
Not
specific
human.
situations, not when you are face to face with another dude.
Yeah, the only times I've found myself getting killed by that smart pistol is when somebody came up behind me and I didn't know they were there.
Exactly, yeah. You know, it's like, hey, I'm gonna turn invisible, and then...
Because you need that time with, you know, without them shooting at you to lock on.
Jeez.
See?
Even that, I only got 2.
Yeah, it's definitely not just to run around and get kills automatically weapon.
Yeah.
That said, I find myself becoming irrationally angry when somebody kills me with it.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2
Just because you don't even, you know, by,
Yeah,
by its
totally,
nature,
yeah.
you don't realize they're behind you and all of a sudden you're dead.
Yeah, that seems tough.
I don't like it at all. I'm not great with it. I don't want to be great with it.
Yeah, it's not-
It's
not
fine
fun.
that it's in the game, but it doesn't... I don't necessarily feel like it is... Oh, jeez.
I haven't seen anything I like better than the default carbine.
Yep.
Which is why I asked if there's anything else like that in there, because everything I've tried so far has been inferior.
Oh, God.
Whoa! That was a pro move.
Hey, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
Hang on, gotta reload.
Be advised, Titan ready in 30
Whoa.
seconds.
That was almost real bad.
Do you think this will move some units, Jeff?
You mean like sell some Xboxes?
Yeah.
I don't really
Color
think so.
TVs.
I think because of the links they've gone to, where they're just giving it to people who buy Xboxes for free,
Right.
that might be enough.
Bad news, boss. The IMC are way ahead of us. There's still some time to catch up, though.
Whoa.
Oh,
This thing is slow, and it only dashes once and takes a long time to recharge that dash.
But it's burly.
Yeah, it's hella burl.
Oh boy. What gun does that guy have?
That's the railgun.
Oh wow.
Warning. Core reactor overload. Eject.
Oh, right. I gotta get out of here. I didn't get out of there. I have used auto eject for a very long time playing this game, so I'm not used to classes that don't have it. It's like, oh, right, I gotta hit the button to get out of here.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Pilots, looking pretty grim. We don't have much time left for a comeback.
Jeez.
Work together.
This is looking grim.
Yeah.
You should just let her know that you're probably gonna need 2 Titans.
We're gonna need a couple next time. If you
Yeah.
could
Just ready them up now.
Nope, I got stepped on.
Was your pistol locking on to missiles?
What?
Was your pistol locking on to missiles?
I don't think so.
Huh.
I think there was a grunt or something standing in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, maybe it is. Kind of looked like it was there, now that you mention it.
It's over, guys. We lost. Fall back to base.
Yeah, I hate this pistol.
Pilot, sending in dropships to get you out. Check your hunt for the evac point. Move.
It's like kind of a neat idea, but
Well, like you said, maybe there's like a special use case that you'd have to experiment and find out.
yeah. Anyway,
Boom.
Titanfall.
that's Titanfall.
Titanfall.
It's a lot of fun.
60 on PC as well.
Oh yeah,
Welcome to it. Welcome.
yeah,
Welcome to the future.
yeah. Yeah, I think parts of it are super well made, and it is a lot of fun to play. Like the mobility stuff is really cool. You just have to go in knowing that this is going to be that type of multiplayer shooter, and you have to want that type of multiplayer shooter. Like it's kind of not for everyone. That's why people asking like, is it going to sell units and stuff? Like, you know, I don't know. People don't seem so hot on Call of Duty these days. It's still doing numbers, but like that, like I said, it seems like a downward trend.
Yeah. I wonder how many people will
And
wait,
this is really similar to that.
wait for the 360.
Yeah, I think that's why you have so many people asking about that stuff.
Like, I'm not ready to get this console yet, but like this game seems interesting.
Yeah, and looking at whatever. I'm no engineer or anything like that, but I feel like I'm looking at this game on Xbox One. I'm looking at it on PC and kind of what it's doing in terms of number of players and the size of the maps and stuff like that. Like if a good team worked on it, and people say that Blue Point's good, they've done some HD stuff for PS3 and some other stuff like that, then I don't see a reason why the 360 version wouldn't be totally right on par with this. I mean, you'd see some visual reductions, but it seems like the gameplay will probably be right there. But I'm totally speculating. I haven't seen it.
Right.
So we'll probably check back in with that version in a couple of weeks because there has been a lot of interest in it to see what's up with that. I don't know if they're going to send it out early or not. My gut tells me they will not. And they're happy to let the reviews of the other versions and the videos of the other versions carry the PR end of notifying people that this is what it looks like. You should totally get it. Whatever
Right.
platform you got, you get it. But yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you.